Oh my. What the heck was that? Lunchroom resuscitations, a gross gamer's disease, and what the heck is happening here? Get ready to hopefully laugh and learn a little, because today we are breaking down and reacting to some of the most unhinged medical scenes and wild injuries from South Park. Let's dive right in.
Excuse me, can someone explain to us why this is on our lunch trays?
Yeah, it's supposed to be sloppy Joe Day. We asked for healthier options and to sometimes have food for those of us who don't eat red meat.
Oh my god, I'm about to lose my mind.
There's a huge debate of nutrition and what's the best diet. You're not getting things that have a lot of preservatives in them. I always tell patients the easiest way to go about this is to shop at the perimeter of a grocery store where there's produce, fruits and vegetables, fish and meats. Everything on the inside is in a box. Usually I would advise you to stay away from that.
Okay, Eric.
You think you get your ideas about health and nutrition should be somehow interfering with that?
Eric.
You dictate what foods I can eat.
Oh, heart attack. He's doing the classic Levine sign when somebody grabs and puts almost like a fist. He's grabbing a shirt, but same idea over the center part of your chest or a little bit to the left. Okay, somebody help him. So what is a heart attack? A heart attack has to do with decreased blood flow to the heart muscle itself. The blood is flowing to the heart all the time, but the heart itself needs blood to operate.
Clear.
You should say charging, charge ready, clear, I'm clear, you're clear, then you shock. Nobody's doing CPR, so we know this is not right. You wouldn't just be doing paddles. Where they place the paddles are actually in the wrong positions. So you want to do left lateral flank, right anterior chest, so that way the energy goes across down.
We got him back.
You Indy?
They shocked and they looked for a rhythm change, which you wouldn't do. You would use the energy, you would continue CPR for 2 more minutes.
Okay, hit him with pyroblast, Kyle.
Oh my gosh. Do we all have chicken pox?
What's wrong? Carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel. It's
Carpal tunnel is when the median nerve going into your wrist passes through what's called a type of retinaculum, or your carpal tunnel, and it's compressing down too much to where it's actually pushing on your nerve, the nerve, causing you pain. Typically, treatment ends up being physical therapy, maybe sometimes steroids, and then last resort could be surgery.
quick. We need Ben Gang. Hurry, dude. I've got as fast as I can. You have to keep playing.
Bengay is a topical pain reliever that won't help with nerve pain, but might give temporary relief of secondary symptoms of discomfort. Oh my. What the heck was that? I can't believe they show this stuff. This is disgusting.
A few moments later.
The bedpan is a very old, like, metal bedpan. We use plastic ones now so we can throw them out so they're not reused. We just got loose diarrhea kind of poo coming out. This is so unsanitary. Didn't wipe the buttocks, didn't clean it. Fecal matter has bacteria in it. One that we always worry about is E. coli, so please clean up.
All right, Kenny, drink your elixir of the mongoose. I'm now going to use mocking blow.
I first thought this was chickenpox, but this could be like acne from not bathing. They all look like they're a little unkempt. Maybe they've been playing video games for a little bit too long.
Okay, let's see. Lights, mood, start counseling timer. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got it. Okay, now, Kyle, you have some concerns about your little brother?
What the heck? Totally inappropriate. I'll call it out. A counselor or adult with a kid in the bathroom that's not your own child, not appropriate.
Well, it sounds like he's hitting puberty.
Yeah, he just seems so young.
Well, your brother is Canadian. Perhaps Canadian puberty is a little different.
Canadian puberty and anybody else's puberty, it's all the same. Puberty, simplistically, is a major change in your brain and your body when you go from child to adulthood. We grow, we get body hair, skin gets oily,
voice changes.
We can make a whole separate video about that.
Hello, young people, and welcome to the most fascinating time of your life. You have braved the trials of childhood, and now you are reaching Canadian puberty. By now, you've probably noticed some changes in your body. For instance, when you fart, your gets hard.
This is a weird video. It doesn't correlate to actual puberty of what's actually going on.
If you're a boy, you may notice that your testicles ache. Or if you're a girl, you may notice a tingling sensation in your strange.
And you're strange. Not everybody goes through it exactly at the same time, and that is quite normal. It happens anywhere between the age of 8 to all the way up to 16. Doesn't mean anything very specific, just means, hey, this is the time your body is going through puberty.
We need to talk.
Okay, first off, what the heck are we serving? We got Diet Dr. Pepper. We have something that probably looks like Sprite and milk.
Soda, OJ, purple stuff.
We should be aiming for water.
It's a real disease. It's called hoarding. People who can't throw anything away, and they just keep living in deeper and deeper filth until the people around them just can't take it anymore.
Hoarding is actually a mental health condition defined by the DSM-5, which is a psychiatric book defining these type of disorders. And it's on the spectrum of something like OCD. This is real, and people do have issues with it and need to be addressed.
Look, it isn't that big a deal. I just throw this stuff away.
Old sandwich in a baggie filled with maggots.
Oh.
Well, I kind of need that. Let's just keep that.
Old food that's rotten and now maggots are there definitely needs to be thrown out. We do have patients that come in not just with rotten food that we find, but we actually find maggots on individuals.
This is breaking news. Here's Anchorman Aaron Brown. Incredible, absolutely amazing news today. A man from the future has come back in time and is in a government hospital after being hit by a car.
If you're like this guy who saw the future and now you're way too stressed out to sleep at night, Do Not Disturb is your time travel friendly sleep aid. Grab it at lifehappens.com or on Amazon.
Experts and scientists have been with the man from the future for several hours now and have been able to learn that he is from the year 3045.
The scientists have been able to communicate further and have uncovered that the man from 1,000 years in the future has come to our time looking for work.
He got hit by a car. We don't see any bandages. He looks like he's sitting up okay. No major trauma. But when a person gets hit by a car, the amount of trauma that the body endures is massive. It could be anywhere from a scraped and bruised to ending somebody's life.
He has said that the future is so overwhelmingly overpopulated that there are simply no jobs in his time.
What?
And so he built a time portal and has come back to 21st century America to find a job here.
Some experts out there say even though we are about 8 billion strong in the total world, they're predicting that we're actually going to have a less population in 100 years because people are not procreating or not producing more individuals as they did before. So we will see. South Park, I really like them. They always bring up topics that are going on in the society and the world that we talk about, and they bring light to it. May not always be right, but it is entertaining. But it also gives me this great platform to talk about some medicine and things that I deal with on a daily basis. So if you guys enjoyed this, definitely check out this playlist right here and binge watch everything. And as always, do me a favor, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.